Today, I'm going to show you how 5 simple numbers can make your brokerage more profitable than you ever thought possible. Welcome back to Bookkeeping for Brokers. I'm Jeremy Millar, and I help brokerage owners build more profitable businesses through finance and accounting. In this video, we're breaking down the 5 most important financial metrics that every broker should track. If you want a multi-million-dollar brokerage, you have to invest in the right things, the right relationships, team, software, and marketing. Over the past several years, I've worked with numerous multi-million-dollar brokerages. I've seen what works, and I've seen what quietly keeps them from growing. I've lost count of how many high-volume producers have come to me saying, "I'm going out on my own. I want to build the next big national brokerage." They're talented, driven, and capable, but a few years later, they're stuck, stressed, and wondering where the money went. Almost every time, it comes down to the same issue. They aren't tracking 5 key numbers. Whether you're in real estate, mortgages, or insurance, building a successful brokerage comes down to 5 things: presence, process, people, production, and profit. If you align these 5 areas around one clear goal, you've got a money-making formula. Number 1, presence. How many opportunities you create. Presence is how people first hear about your business. Referrals, partners, past clients, social media, online reviews, anything that keeps you top of mind. In simple terms, presence is your lead volume. It's the number of people who raise their hand, give you their phone number or email, and show interest in working with you. If I'm working on presence, I'm building new partnerships, testing ads, and showing up consistently where my ideal clients already are. Let's say those efforts generate 30 leads over 3 months. To get my lead volume, I divide the number of leads, 30, by the number of months, 3. That's 10 leads per month. So in this example, my presence is giving me 10 opportunities each month to make money. But leads alone don't pay the bills. Number 2, process. How well you turn interest into revenue. Everyone already has a process, whether it's written down or not. You take someone from interested to qualified to closed. You gather documents, answer questions, solve problems with your team, and get the deal done. The question is, how effective is that process? If you're generating 10 leads per month, how many become closed deals? Let's say out of those 10 leads, 3 close. You divide 3 closed deals by 10 leads, and you get a 30% conversion rate. If that number drops to 10%, you've found a problem. Either your process isn't doing a good job moving people from interested to closed, or your presence is attracting the wrong type of leads in the first place. Once you start tracking presence and process, you can see where your money is leaking out at the very top of your formula, and you can fix it. Number 3, people. How far you can actually grow. There's a saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Most new brokerages are started by high-volume producers. You learned the business inside another brokerage and then decided to build your own. The problem? The skills that make you a top producer aren't the same skills that build a scalable brokerage. What usually happens is this. The new broker owner becomes the biggest producer in their own office. Revenue becomes centered around one person, and they become the ceiling, the bottleneck. To build a truly profitable, scalable brokerage, you need people. You need a team you can train, trust, and rely on. People who bring different skills and can create results without you personally touching every single deal. Let's go back to our example. If I'm converting 10 leads a month at a 30% close rate, that's 3 deals per month. Not bad. But if I have 10 producing team members with roughly the same output, suddenly that's 10 people times 10 leads each, 100 leads. At a 30% close rate, about 30 deals per month. The right people multiply the power of your presence and process. Number 4, production. How much you earn per deal. Now that we have leads, a process, and a team, we need to ask, how much do we actually earn on each deal? When I say production, I'm talking about average revenue per deal. That's not loan volume or sales volume. It's what actually hits your P&L. For example, a mortgage broker might originate $3 million in loans in a month, but if they earn around 2%, the revenue to the business is about $60,000, not $3 million. That distinction matters. So back to our example, 10 leads per month, a 30% close rate, that results in 3 closed deals per month. Our average revenue per deal in this case, $5,000. So 3 deals times $5,000 per deal on average is about $15,000 in revenue per month. Now, if we have similar performance from our team of 10 producers, that means that we have 10 producers making $15,000 per month each, which is $150,000 in revenue per month. Real life is messier. Some producers are going to outperform others, but the formula still holds. Presence times process times people times production equals your revenue. Each part of this formula gives you a different way to diagnose and tweak and change your business. Number 5, profit. What the brokerage actually keeps. The last piece, the one that really matters in this formula, is profit. You have to pay your producers. They're out there selling high-ticket products and they deserve to be compensated. But the brokerage also has to keep enough to survive and grow. There are a lot of compensation models: flat fees, tiered percentage splits, basis points on every deal. Whatever your model is, the key question is, what percentage of revenue does the brokerage keep? Let's go back to our example and keep the math simple. Our team of 10 is generating $150,000 in gross revenue. Let's say that your brokerage keeps 25% and pays out 75% in commissions. $150,000 times 25% is $37,500 in profit to the brokerage. And with that, your money-making formula is complete. From presence to process to people to production to profit. Each metric in that formula becomes a lever that you can pull. Add a team member, you multiply your results. Improve your marketing, lead volume goes up. Fix a broken sales process, conversion rates rise. Raise average deal revenue, production goes up. Adjust your compensation model, profit changes immediately. When you track the right numbers, you unlock control. You're no longer guessing. You can experiment, make decisions, and see exactly how they affect your bottom line. Once you dial in your money-making formula, your brokerage can grow with intention instead of chaos. If you're running a brokerage and want help increasing profit using this framework, reach out to our team at Bookkeeping for Brokers. We'll help you track the right metrics, identify which levers to pull, and partner with you to build a more profitable brokerage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.